Yo, 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 what is up, my people? It's your boy JV back at it again today. All right, so today we're gonna go over a couple things. First off, congratulations to Fancy Frenchies NFT and their holders because they just became number one on the Solana platform. So less than 48 hours. That's very impressive, very amazing, and it's really because of the community that was able to be done. So shout out to all of the holders of Fancy Frenchies at the moment. So how were they able to accomplish that? We're gonna check that out. And we're also gonna talk about some airdrops that are coming that were announced today, which is also super cool for holders like myself. And I'm gonna show y'all what exactly the announcement was and how, if you are a holder of Frenchies to be exact, you will be able to get another one airdrop. So I'll talk about that. And last but not least, we'll talk a little bit about breeding and what we're kind of seeing, how that's gonna work, and what we've heard so far. So without further ado, let's check it out. So first off, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and check out their Twitter here. So I'll talk about that. All right. So on their Twitter, on Fancy Frenchies, is just going crazy. If you put hashtag Fancy Frenchies, you'll be able to see um, all the community that has been actively holding and actively trading Fancy Frenchies for the last 2 days. So right here, it says they're currently number one in the last 7 days, and they just got released again 48 hours ago or so, 2 days ago. And they already had a 32.1 thousand Solana evaluation as far as how much money has gone through. So 32 Solana right now at current price is roughly around $5 million. So it's a lot of money that has been moving through for the past 48 hours. It's really amazing when you think about it. So over here, you can see that again, number one out of Degen Apes, Aurori, Soul Punks, which I mean is their top ones right now that had been popping until Fancy Frenchies was released, and it just went crazy, as y'all can see. So this one sold for 28,000. Nice. And this one was the one for 36,000. So I mean they are just getting out they're just getting out there. I was gonna say up there in price, but they're just getting out there and up there in price. And it's just gonna be insane what the next couple of weeks is gonna bring. Man, so there's still a lot of very rare ones out there, and all the ones that have not even been posted. So yeah, it's gonna be insane. So next we're gonna go to the Solana art, and we're gonna see what has been posted, what has been sold lately. And I want you to see this right here, 32.6 thousand Solana. We're gonna refresh that just to make sure it's still the same. And let's see. boom, 32.7. So it seems like 1,000 Solana or so for every 10-15 minutes, really. You just refresh it and boom, you'll see another 1,000 get added to that. So I did the math, and 32.6 was 5.3 million. So roughly right now we're probably at like 5.4 million or so. But either way, it's just out of there. If that's how we're moving right now, we should be in the next 24 hours probably at around a 8 million, 8.5 million to 10 million market cap. In my point of view, the way that things are moving. So it's gonna be crazy, crazy, crazy. It's surpassing a lot of these NFTs and moving fast. So we'll see how fast traction gets going. Right now, the floor price for one of these is 4.5 Solana. So the floor price has been going up. It was 3.5 just about 24 hours ago. So now you're looking at a whole nother Solana as the floor price. As far as another full Solana, because 3.5 or 4.5. And Solana right now is currently at around $163 a Solana. And again, Solana on the charts looks like it is rising. So if it is rising, as the price of Solana goes up, the NFTs, Solana is their underlying coin, right? So their foundation that they're sitting on. And if that foundation is made out of Solana, they will also go up in price on that aspect. So yeah, right now everything is looking very, very good. If you go to the latest sales, you can see here, and they also have a bot that they put on the Discord. I'll show you in a bit, where it tracks all of the sales. So this one was just sold for 21 Solana. And yeah, so let me, oh, I thought it was a zombie. I was like, damn, that's hella cheap. All right, so yeah. I saw that somebody had bought a zombie or something like that, well, one of the super rares for 25 Solana, and I think they relisted it for 850 Solana. And yeah, so that's crazy. But let's see. All right, so now we're gonna go and talk about the airdrops, guys. We're gonna show you what they've been talking about on the Discord. What is about to go down, right? So excuse me, a little drink of water. All right, so this is what was announced today, because I believe it's already past midnight's 1:30 a.m. 1:30 a.m. here in Dallas. So today earlier, at 10:58 in the morning, they send this out, and I'm gonna read it out to y'all. Fancy Frenchie family, we're doing our biggest giveaway yet to all members of the Frenchie fam who have two, very important, who have two or more Frenchies in their wallets not listed for sale will receive an airdrop next week. So again, we're doing our biggest giveaway yet to all members of the Frenchie fam who have two or more Frenchies in their wallet not listed for sale will receive an airdrop next week. Rules: all that wish to participate in the airdrop will need to have a minimum of 2 NFTs that are not listed on any marketplace, etc. If a minimum of 2 NFTs are unlisted in your wallet, you will receive 1 NFT in 7 days. I believe that this is for the holders. I believe that this is for the holders, no matter if you're the original holder or if you bought the NFT and now you're holding, let's say you bought 2 of them and now you're holding those 2 and you don't have them listed for sale, or you can unlist them and not have them listed. So if you have 2 NFTs that you bought originally or secondhand, but as long as they're not listed and they're in your wallet, you will receive an airdrop. So apparently that's what they're saying. If you're with us for the long term, this is a no-brainer. Free NFTs for diamond hands. Thank you. All excited for what we've got coming. It is 1 NFT airdrop per person as long as 2 NFTs are unlisted. You will not receive more than 1 NFT airdrop if you're holding 3 unlisted, for example. The NFT received will be a fancy Frenchie. And then they said this, guys, these Frenchies will not be new Frenchies added to supply. So I don't know exactly what that means. That kind of got me a little confused. Like, okay, what? They're not gonna be new Frenchies, so they're gonna make multiples. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It sounds lit. I'm excited, get an airdrop, but I don't know like what they meant there. But I guess we're gonna find out, and in the next 7 days. So as soon as I get my airdrop, I'll make a video and I'll show y'all what the airdrop Frenchie is looking like, and how, if they made it a whole separate kind of line of Frenchies on these airdrops, if it's gonna be their own, their own line of Frenchies, I guess you could say. But we'll see how that ends up playing out. So see all sell fancy Frenchies below, turn notifications. Okay, so the Frenchie bot, this is what I was telling you guys. So right here, so you could just see it right here. Let me show you Frenchie sales bot. So right here on the Frenchie sales bot, you go and it will show you all the Frenchies that have been sold and how much they're getting sold for. Fancy Frenchie number 7204 was sold for 4.4 Solana, 5 Solana, 7.99, da 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 da. So you could go and keep track of how the market is looking like every day on this Discord. The Discord is very, 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 very active. I had to shut my notifications off because it just does not stop, which is what you want in a community. So it's popping, full of information. Everybody is there, whatever you need, any question. And yeah, it looks like it has a very good future and road ahead of it from my point of view. Okay, so that is pretty much on the airdrops. It does not say anything other than that. That's it. That in next 7 days you will receive a Frenchie if you are holding 2 or more Frenchies in your wallet that are not listed for sale. All right, so as long as you're holding a minimum of 2 of these Frenchies not listed for sale on the exchange, you will receive a free Frenchie. So we'll see how that ends up playing out. And Now, breeding. So on the breeding aspect of it, I think that's really gonna be kind of the next generation of this NFTs, because people are evolving. I don't want to say people are crazy because hey, I'm buying these NFTs. I think they're pretty cool. It's kind of like I feel like a little kid with like a Pokemon card when I used to go get the Pokemon cards, and I was so excited to open up the package, and you get the Charizard and all the graphics, and you'd be like, what? That's how I feel with this NFTs. Um, it's just big people Pokemon cards because they're way more expensive. So yeah, so like I feel that imagine that you could breed Charizard with freaking uh I don't even remember their name, Mewtwo. You know what I mean? With the other Pokemon. So and make this new Pokemon. So that's kind of what I think this is gonna end up turning out to. And that's how they're gonna end up breeding these rares with these other rares, like the ones that I showed y'all over here. And once you start breeding these these $100,000 one, it's not there yet, but let's say $50,000 one with this $30,000 one. Once you start breeding those two, then they create this puppy, and that puppy will probably end up going for $100,000, because it was made out of two rares. So hyper rares is what they're called, hyper rares. So my point is, I think that's really the future of this, and they'll end up creating a new baby with like traits from both, and stuff like that. So as I, let's say, look for a partner for my pups, I would kind of want to look for one that has a higher score than mine, right? Like a higher rarity score, and then breed a puppy and go from there. Um, be like a half owner, so then we'd have to split the profits. And I mean, it's crazy when you think about it, like how this is the future. This is where it is going to. And yeah, so they haven't said anything else about the breeding program so far, but it is coming. They said that after the first week, so gotta be patient and wait for the first week to be over. It's been 48 hours. It's already insane what's been going on in the markets, and what we have seen happen, as far as 50,000 for one, 36,000 for the other, 30,000 for another. It's just going insane. And how all of these paper hands at less than 4 Solana have just got swept up. So anything under 4 Solana is just gone, guys. I told a couple of my people that they could still catch it for under 4 Solana, 3.5 yesterday, and I'm guessing, hoping that they did, because 3.5 Solana floor is gone. You're lucky to get it at 4.5 right now, and I believe it's just going to keep on rising. So Fancy Frenchies, #1 NFT right now on Solana art, and that is not something that people should take lightly. Solana has climbed up the ranks incredibly fast, as everybody has witnessed. And right now, Fancy Frenchies is the crypto punks of Solana art. Um, just being real at the moment, how it's looking like, that is a bold statement. So something about these other ones that I was laughing at. Another video that I saw, he said that these were just kind of what are they called? Like the cheaper version of CryptoPunks, you know, the cheaper version of Bored Ape, Bored Ape Club, I think is what it's called. So, you know, these are knockoffs. There we go. These are knockoffs. And it's just kind of like, nah, not really feeling it. But I could really go and see the vision on what Fancy Frenchies could become. Um, as far as the breeding program of it, as far as these rappers and everybody that has joined, and really, you know, the people who started the circle, Tory Lanez, and you know, 10 million followers is not something you should take lightly. And then the people that are backing him have millions of followers as well. Thing is about to get it's about to get crazy. So, with that being said, we're gonna just close off with BTC. Be careful because there is a divergence going on in this 4 hours, which might end up pushing us back down to 42, 43,000. We have to just get above this 49 and 50K so that we can see that last quarter really start pushing all the way up. So XYO, I'm gonna throw it out there, guys. If y'all have not got some XYO, don't slack on this. I'm calling it right now. I called it yesterday on this divergence, and right now I am seeing this about to freaking skyrocket. You can catch it where it is at now, or you can catch it whenever it has already passed the 6 cents again. You should catch it right now. You will double your money easily in the next month, I believe so. So we'll see how that ends up playing out. With that being said, your boy JV, y'all stay blessed.